What is it now, you little monsters?
Would you please take us to Disneyland today?
No. I said no. Can't you see I'm busy watching the ball game? Why don't you go ask your mother? She always seems to enjoy that godforsaken place. For what reason, I'll never know. Will you shut up, you little rug rodents? I said shut up. The answer is final. I said shut up. I said. Oh, all right.
Why I let them talk me into this, I don't know. Every year it's the same thing and I always hate it.
Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay. Disneyland is such a horrible place. I went on Space Mountain and Big Thunder too. They both made me vomit, that's why I'm so blue. And the lines, they last forever. We've been waiting here since early morn to try and ride the Matterhorn now. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay. Miserable feeling, miserable day. Boo-hoo, boo-hoo, I really want to go. Why my wife and kids ever dragged me to this place, I'll never know. To let them talk me into this, I must have been some sort of schmo on the jungle cruise. Your behind gets sore, and the haunted mansion is such a bore. And the price is obscene, if you know what I mean. Not to mention the Pirates of the Caribbean. My feet are worn out, and I just can't bear to walk from the teacups to New Orleans Square. Before they spend all of my hard-earned cash, I've gotta find some place to go crash.
Man, my dogs are killing me. There must be some place around here where it's nice and quiet. Wonder what's behind this door over here. Seems to be some sort of phone booth. Let's have a look. Oh my God!
Hey man, it's nice and peaceful in here. You guys just
I dreamt I was a chimney sweep. It was somewhere in merry old England, sometime near the turn of the century. I was a one-man band, singing about the biggest word I'd ever heard in my life. Anti-disestablishmentarianism?
You say anti-disestablishmentarianism. I need lots of chemicals to all keep my vision. If you say it loud enough, they'll throw us all in prison. Would you say anti-disestablishmentarianism?
At that very moment, my prayer seemed to be answered at least temporarily, as I was approached by two young children who were brandishing several bagfuls of a leafy green substance, as well as a rather large bong.
We are looking for some buyers. We are the local street suppliers. Though we are only 9 years old, we're only the cool and sweet. That's the banana, quality hash. I'm sure you'll find this. Just take a puff to blow your mind with. Soon you'll get high on that you can bank.
Jane and Michael, thanks!
Feed your head, toppings are drugs. Toppings, toppings, toppings are drugs. Feed your head, toppings are drugs. Toppings, toppings, toppings are drugs.
Just one puff, I felt a strange sensation in my brain. Then suddenly a gust of wind blew like a hurricane. A group of little old ladies that were walking down the street were soon completely swept up off their feet. And as soon as they were finished flying by, I noticed a dark object that was falling from the sky. A woman dressed in black with a pair of beetle boots, using an umbrella as a parachute. She claimed she was the greatest of all the heads. And then she slowly turned to me and said,
Jane and Michael Banks are all these stupid childish pranks. We sell the cheapest stuff that you can buy. They might even get you high if you really want to fly. Then give some else. My medicine has never just a spoonful of sugar.
coloring. Finally, we all began to shrink. Some merry-go-round horses with multicolored charms carried all of us into a psychedelic farm. Dancing with a bunch of elementary penguins, man, you should have seen them kicking Edgar Allan Poe. Shoot, 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 look out, here we go. It's a jolly holiday with Mary. Oh, Mary makes my whole world so serene. She may not sing as good as Tina Turner, but Mary is the real acid queen. Wow, man, I'm as high as a kite.
That's usually the reaction that most people get from taking too much of Mary's medicine.
Hey, who are you?
Don't you recognize me? Why, I'm your Uncle Albert, and I love to laugh.
Uncle Albert? How can you sound more like Wally Gator?
That's strange. The last guy who was here told me I sounded more like Mayor McCheese.
Oh, really?
Well, we're so sorry, Uncle Albert. We're so sorry if we caused you any pain. We're so sorry, Uncle Albert. But you must admit you sound like Wally Gator just the same.
Would somebody please stop this road from spinning? I'm having trouble standing up straight. Pull out these mosquitoes in here. Get them out. I think my head is about to fall off. Help me. Somebody please help me. Help me. Help me. Help!
Gee, Donald, what do you suppose happened to him?
He sure looks burned out anyway. Well, all you clowns get out of here and let me handle this. Hey, you, wake up. Oh, my head. What's going on? Who are you? Why, don't you recognize me? I'm your conscience, and I think you've been taking too much of Mary's medicine.
My conscience? Oh, this is just great. First, a couple of juvenile delinquent brats feed me some dope. Then this weird lady with a talking parasol does likewise. Then this old man that talks like Wally Gator tells me I shouldn't have done that. And now I have to confront a funny-looking grasshopper with a top hat and an umbrella who claims to be my conscience.
Now, if you keep talking like that, I'll just have to turn you into a donkey, and you'll never vote Republican again as long as you live.
Don't give me any of that. Oh my God. What's happening to my ears? My nose? I'll warn you. And my tail. My tail?
You're a fool, yes sir. You'd have the words of Jiminy. You won't live to be 23, cause you're a fool.
You claim you're my conscience, yet I don't believe it. You sound more like ukulele.
In that case, we're even. You sing like Damaskas, but you look more like Dick Van Jiminy, please help me, please. I don't know how I acquired this disease. Return me to my human status, and then I promise I'll never drop acid again. If that's the truth, well, then I'll say amen. Now, do you promise to go straight back to your wife and kids who are still waiting for you at the American the Beautiful ride in Disneyland?
I most certainly do.
And do you promise not to ingest any more unnatural chemical substances into your system?
I most certainly do.
Well, in that case, I guess you're free to go home.
Gee, Jiminy, I don't know how I could ever thank you for all the time and effort you've given me.
Well, hey there, hi there, ho there. You're as welcome as can be.
You've been listening to the Buena Vista Nightmare.
CAN.
I hope it's entertained you sufficiently.
SHOVEIT